Hey YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be finishing up the commercial display shelf, and then I've got to take this part back to Fusion 360 also. Let's get to it. Hey, I'm Will, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Today we're going to be in Fusion 360 mainly. I finished up my little commercial display shelf that I've been working on for a few weeks. We're ready to go ahead and start putting that up on Amazon later in the week, and I'll probably do a video about that. I've been screwing around with Fusion 360, and I've been using AI. I've watched a lot of videos, and I came up with a few things that I wanted to do, and one of them was just do something for my headphones at work, and instead of them being thrown in a drawer. I printed this. It did all right, but as you can see here in the picture, that you can see where the lines, it was just too much of a hang there, and it really tore it up. But the rest of the print came out pretty good. And a couple of you guys have asked about details of the shelf and what I was working on trying to fix it. So I put it up in the slicer right here, and I'll point out a couple of things for you. So I have about a half a dozen of designs for these type of commercial shelving that go in slot boards and peg boards and any type of board that you can stick onto it. I can even do custom stuff. But we had a problem with the top of this at the point. Originally, we couldn't get it was flat right across there, and none of that was there. But I had to get Brandon at work to go through SketchUp just to get it out of mesh in order to change it. But finally that's done. It can be oriented correctly face down, and I really don't have any problem with support underneath there. I've actually printed it without it, and it's fine. But even if I did put supports right in that area, it wouldn't matter. It doesn't get seen. It's inside the slot itself. So onto the headphone holder. Let me pop you into 360 there. So let's speed this up a little bit. I find the hardest thing about Fusion is just getting the sketch done. Alright, let's go ahead and move into making a new one. You can see all my mistakes from the last one. I'm going to start off with a circle at 100 millimeters, and then I'm going to back in another circle, -6 millimeters. I'm going to add another circle on the outside for 10 millimeters, and then I'm going to set my lines. And what I'm doing is creating this V with an arch across the top, which is going to hold my headphones. going to set that at about 75 degrees and get it to lock in. You probably can hear the printers in the background. I'm sorry about that. 75. There we go. That's about right. And now we need to close in our design. We're going to set 2 tiny lines up here, which will close it all in. We're not using about 75% of this. We're only using 25%. There's our lines. Go ahead and set our back. This is what's going to hold the screws and hold everything to the desk or wall. Set a couple of reference points for my screw holes. And really, I think I'm ready to extrude from here. So we have to set for our main ledge, which is these 3 pieces. There we go. We'll extrude that into 40 millimeters. So let's take a look. There you go. Add our sketch back in so we can draw around it. Now we'll work on our back. And we'll pull this out of -5 millimeters. Go back the other way. There we go. Looks good. Bring this out. Now we need to create the front lip, which will hold everything on. So we use this outline here, and we're going to pull 5 meters from this section here. -5, it pulls it up. Not 55. There we go. And there's our basic design. That's what we're looking for right there. Alright, so now we just got to sit around and just use the fillet tool, and we'll round over these edges and see if we can't get it to print better. Rounding these over, probably the most fulfilling part of it. Seeing how it's gonna start shaping up. Hardest part for me is staying oriented. I am starting to learn the keys a little better. Still not enough. I don't know, that's not bad. Let's match the other side. Yeah, give it nice and beefy. That'll hold it on there. We're going to round all this stuff over right quick, and we're going to set that one troubled area at about 20 degrees right here. Yeah, I don't know, that's still going to be a little close. I don't know, it's better than the last one though. I think the last one I did 10, so we doubled it this time. So I'm going to finish doing the fillets here. I'm going to drop in a couple of holes, and then I'm going to send it to the printer, which you probably already hear in the background. Well, there you go, YouTube. Even an old dog can learn new tricks. I picked this all up in about a week, and I'm going to keep pushing myself for the next few weeks and try to get even better than I am today. As soon as the part comes off the printer, I'll show you a part of that on the end of the video. But if you found the video informative or even funny, please give me a like, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Thanks, YouTube.